Judas and the Black Messiah, Fred Hampton biography versus biopic. Howdy everyone! My imaginary friend, Dead Bunny, is going to bring this story to you today.
Hello. I have a question. Do you have an answer? Do you think Fred Hampton's death was a justifiable homicide or a political assassination perpetrated by Chicago police? The heroic life of Fred Hampton, the Black Panther activist, was taken away in 1969 when Chicago police raided the West Side apartment of Black Panther Party members. It was 4 a.m. The heavily armed police team arrived at the site, divided into 2 teams, 8 for the front of the building and 6 for the rear. At 4:45 a.m., they stormed into the apartment. What happened is history and can't be changed, but we can remember and learn from the past. If you are curious about Fred Hampton's life and the new biopic, Judas and the Black Messiah, jump with me back into the past and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder a revolution, shouts Fred Hampton, the chairman of the Black Panther Party, who was assassinated by the FBI in the trailer for Judas and the Black Messiah. How much does the biopic mirror his life? What was the real life of Hampton like? For many, the raid that occurred on December 4th, 1969, in the West Side apartment, was a dramatic gunfight launched against the police by violent black nationalists that left 2 dead and 4 wounded. But for others, particularly socially conscious African Americans, it was a cold-blooded execution of Black Panther's leaders Fred Hampton and Mark Clark, ordered by federal authorities eager to snuff out burgeoning black leadership. Fred Hampton, deputy chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party, was born on August 30th, 1948, and raised in the Chicago suburb of Maywood, Illinois. Hampton attended Triton College, where he studied pre-law in hopes of helping people of color fight back against police brutality. Hampton was quickly attracted to the Black Panthers movement. Hampton joined in and relocated to downtown Chicago. Hampton and his friends and associates made a number of significant achievements in Chicago. His most important was his brokering of a non-aggression pact among Chicago's most powerful street gangs, emphasizing that racial and ethnic conflict among gangs would only keep its members entrenched in poverty. Hampton rose quickly in the Black Panthers, based on his organizing skills, substantial oratorical gifts, and personal charisma. Once he became leader of the Chicago chapter, he organized weekly rallies, worked closely with BPP's local People's Clinic, taught political education classes every morning at 6 a.m., and launched a project for community supervision of the police. Hampton was also instrumental in the BPP's free breakfast program. When Bob Brown, co-founder of the Chicago chapter, left the party, Hampton assumed chairmanship of the Illinois State BPP. This automatically made him a national BPP deputy chairman. As the nationwide Panther leadership began to be decimated by the effects of the FBI's counterintelligence program. The program was run by the FBI from roughly 1956 to 1976. It combined the efforts of the Bureau and local police forces to track, harass, discredit, infiltrate, destroy, and destabilize dissident groups in the United States, and the Black Panthers at that time was one of the most strategic movements to fight. With the help of William O'Neill, the undercover FBI informant, the raid in the West Side apartment of Black Panther Party members was a controversial blitz at the time, with a lot of details remaining a mystery to this day. Some commentators, in fact, have debated whether the men died in an exchange of gunfire with police or were intentionally slain. Several scholars and documentaries assert that Hampton's killing was a political assassination perpetrated by Chicago police with help from the FBI. What happened in the apartment, according to Wikipedia, was planned and executed with meticulous attention to detail. Hampton, drugged by barbiturates, which were secretly administered to him earlier that night at dinner by O'Neill in a drink, was sleeping on a mattress in the bedroom with his fiancée, Deborah Johnson, who was 9 months pregnant with their child. She was forcibly removed from the room by police officers while Hampton still lay unconscious in the bed. Then the raiding team fired at the head of the south bedroom. According to Hampton's supporters, the shots were fired point blank at Hampton's head. Hampton's body was dragged into the doorway of the bedroom and left in a pool of blood. After the raid, the apartment was left unguarded. The Panthers sent some members to investigate, accompanied by a videographer to document the scene. The footage was later released as part of the 1971 documentary, The Murder of Fred Hampton. Today, Judas and the Black Messiah, directed and co-written by Shaka King, a rising filmmaker who's made a name for himself by directing standout episodes of shows like High Maintenance, explores the relationship between Hampton, the Black Panther Party, and the determining role of William O'Neill. Daniel Kaluuya's next performance may be the one to get him one step closer to an Academy Award. The British actor was also at the center of some criticism for playing the role of Hampton despite not being an African American. So what do you think? Was a political assassination perpetrated by Chicago police? What kind of impact will the movie have with the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement? Do you think Daniel Kaluuya was the right actor for the role? Leave a comment now. Your opinion matters.
And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, press thumbs down twice, just to be sure. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, by the way, I'm an alien. But not that kind of alien.